from beneath the sand. Please don't take me, girl, seems so far away. Across this universe, she lives another day. I know the reason she stays. I know the reason she's so far away. I know the reason she stays. I know the reason she's so far away.
Hello, hello, welcome. Hope everybody's doing great. Hope you're having a great day. Um, I, on my part, have been pretty busy. It has been a good day at work. Just the usual things, you know, lots of interesting and fun things. Let's say. um, I've been a little bit away, maybe, not intentionally, just visiting family actually, and really busy with one of my side projects. I hope to publish it really soon. It's about chess, of course, and I just think it's going to be really fun. I think it's going to help a lot of streamers, and yeah, it's. I can't reveal anything else for the moment, but you can be absolutely sure it's happening. I've been working on it for a while now, and the actual product is working. I'm just automating things and tying up the knots about payment and taxes and stuff like that. But yeah, you can be sure that I will post here and I will make a lot of noise once it's ready. But for now, let's have some fun with chess. I need to relax. I need to take it easy. So you can come and just claim your free points because I don't think I'm in good shape. Haven't practiced lately. I haven't done anything really related to chess. So I'm pretty sure my level has decreased. Let me start with some tactics. Of course, you can always challenge me on chess.com. My nickname is Purefan, as usual. Now you can find me everywhere as Purefan. Let me click on tactics. So to get in the mood to start preparing, let me just focus on accuracy when it comes to this I think it's 5 puzzles that I have. I might jump to another website in the middle of games, but let's see how it goes. Well, I've spent 4 hours and 53 minutes doing tactics. That's not so bad. I've failed 31%. That is pretty bad. I would like to have this higher. But anyways, let's see. Whoa, that's a promotion threat. But if we could only manage to check that king. If we could only manage to check that king. I'm thinking e4 check, pawn takes, and bishop. That should be checkmate, right? I believe this would be checkmate. Yes, that was checkmate. Nice, crossing the 2100 barrier. Yes, you can send your kudos later. Target time 19 seconds. How long did it take me? 20. Oh, just 1 second extra. That's okay. Again, I'm not focusing on doing it super fast. I just want to do them right. Threatening the promotion. Would there be a checkmate threat if I played something like that? I don't think so. Here I could check, takes. There's really nothing. Oh, but knight h4 with the threat of knight f3 with the threat of queen g1 check. That would be checkmate. Of course, that's 1 and 2 tempi that I need to play that. And meanwhile, they are promoting. A bit annoying because knight h4, d8, queen. Let's say that I ignore it. Well, I guess, yeah, I can't take with the b rook because there's checkmate on b7. Ha! Important detail. So I guess I could take with the other rook, but that's because knight h4 promotion, knight f3, there's queen takes b8 check, and must take with the rook. But then is there any way to prevent checkmate? Oh yeah, of course I can just take the knight on f4. The threat is that they couldn't take it right away. Yeah, okay. But then knight h4, promotion, rook on g takes d8. Rook g1, I guess, because the queen is not protected at that moment. I guess I could take the rook with check, king takes, and then a takes b6. A takes b6. I'm assuming pawn takes, so they would have the checkmate threat of rook f1 and rook a1. So a takes, but then I can just play something like rook e8, and then there's a flight square. And I actually let me recount material. Knight h4, d8 promotion, rook g takes. That's one pawn. Rook g1. Rook takes g1 check. That's pawn and a rook. King takes. That's the only move. So lost the queen, take queen on b6, and then pawn. I'm up one rook at this moment. I am up one rook at this moment. They could take the pawn on f4, then I guess it gets a bit messy because they also take the pawn on e6, but it should still be winning. It should still be winning. I think I managed to get that on time. Is there any way to simplify this? Because this seems like a lot of work. I was thinking of, because I can't take. If I take a takes b6, pawn takes is checkmate. That's a really nasty checkmate. If I move the rook on b, that's checkmate as well, so I can't have a flight square. I think knight h4 is the move. Processing incorrect. You know, when it took that little bit longer, I felt I screwed this one up. Okay, I should have seen it in 21 seconds and I didn't. I didn't in 4 minutes and a half. That's pretty sad. That's pretty sad. Okay, let's try it again. It's not rated anymore, but that's okay. So that idea was completely wrong. Oh, yes. Knight e1, blocking the interference of the rook and threatening checkmate on g1. If rook takes, I can take the queen, pawn takes, and then I have the flight square rook on b8, for example. And if rook a1 check, I can just move the king. And they still have the, yeah. Then I can just take here. Okay, that's a bit of a shame. I did see it. I just got hooked on this other idea. That's okay, that's okay. Back to 2000 something. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? What is this? What is this? Is there a check on e1 that we can use in some way? Probably not. But there is rook d c1 threatening to take the knight. And if queen takes, oof, no, not enough. Because I was thinking rook dc1, queen takes b7, rook takes b7, double attack on the knight, but then there's king d7, and the king is double protection for the knight, and it keeps everything together. It's an annoying position to play for sure, but it's possible, of course. Okay. Now, what about... Nope. I'm looking at queen e4 check. I can pick up the h7 pawn, but that doesn't seem to be enough. It looks like there should be something better. That's all. That's all. Had I already solved this one and failed, maybe? Maybe I had already failed this one. It feels familiar in a bad way. Feels familiar in a bad way, like that creepy uncle. This is like the creepy uncle. Okay. Rook e1 check, knight e6. No, because that drops the queen. Rook e1, king d7. King d7. What else? What to play? What to play? This is not great for relaxation purposes. It's making me a little bit stressed. Rook b6, queen takes, rook takes. Maybe I have to expand my horizons. Let's go for queen f3. That's just weird. Yes, queen e4, for example, there's a knight. Actually, there is knight e6. Then there can be a check here on b7, maybe. But then rook. There would be that little rookarino. Rook c7, then rook takes rook, check, bishop takes. And nah, I can always go for the pawns, but things are falling. And I'm free falling. Kind of tempting to take on c8, but there's absolutely nothing that I can see after queen takes c8, c8. Yeah, I said it twice. That's how big the c8 was. I see nothing. I don't even see the idea. My gut tells me something around rook takes d6, but I can't find a continuation after queen takes b7, rook takes b7, and king takes d6. Don't see that. Okay. Because I can't really take on c7 either. There's everything can capture, and there's no forks. There are no skewers. Hey, Sefkat is hosting me. Thanks, Arab. Okay, let's see. One more time. I can do this. Queen takes a6, knight takes. The knight is a bit out of place. Oh! Hold on. Yes. And then rook b6, and that's a double attack. I can't really take directly because there's checkmate downstairs. But this one should work. Yes! Whoa! Okay, it was a 2100 rating puzzle. I got it right, but it took me forever, so I got 1 point. I got 1 point out of that grind. That's okay, 1 point I'll take. Pretty simple stuff. I mean, this is basic tactics. It shows how bad my shape is right now. I am in -5 shape points. I'm saying that's a number. Yeah, that's a number. You got it right. Whoa, so much pressure against d6. I just want to take. I want to take on f7 so I can take on e6. But that's sort of like a positional approach. Oh! There would also be a fork, knight h5. So, kind of lame-o. Okay, so recapturing is absolutely forced. Recapturing is absolutely forced, otherwise there's that check, that beautiful, beautiful check. What if we switch it around? Let's see, knight takes, bishop takes. Nope. If bishop f3, still threatening the fork. Oh, hold on, because there is almost a mate trap. The king almost can't move. So knight d5 check. E takes d5 is forced. Um, oh, that knight. Ah, come on. Okay, rook e6 check. No, gotta take first. Gotta take first on f7. Bishop takes f7. Let's just say rook takes f7, and then there's g7 as a flight square. Uh, I mean, e6 is falling, but so is h4. So is h4. It would be really nice if I could checkmate that black king right there on f6. Right there on f6. Don't move. Just let's disappear that horsey. Horsey is no more. Then I could take on e6, bishop takes, and rook takes checkmate. That's what I would like to do. That's my dream position. Also, if the bishop is gone from f7 and there was, let's say, the other knight, that would be checkmate directly. But bishop takes f7, king takes f7, knight takes e6. That's not with check, but knight takes e6, rook takes e6, and there is a check, but black also has rook takes h4. I can exchange rooks and that's fine, but this is far from winning. This is far from winning. What to play here? What to play? I really am not seeing this one, and I've spent like 4 minutes already. That's okay. It's only 4 minutes. The time limit for this one is probably like 25 seconds. So if I spend 20 times that, I'm still like within my normal boundaries for puzzle solving. I'm not too crazy about this music. Not too crazy. Not too crazy. There's a lot of lyrics. Let me find something else because it has to be streamer friendly. And I don't have pretzel anymore. Okay, taking suggestions for music. I don't know if I have song requests enabled. Maybe I do. Give it a try. It's R and something. I don't know if it works. Knight g6. Can just take on h5. And there's really nothing. Well, is there any way to save that e-pawn? Any way at all? I'm just gonna capture on f7. I'm tired of this puzzle. Yeah, I figured. Let me see. Show solution. Take directly. Yeah, yeah. Whoa! The checkmate! That was really sweet. That was a nice checkmate. Yes. That sequence. Check. So recapturing is absolutely forced. Check. So recapturing is absolutely forced. And there. And I saw that the king couldn't move, but I didn't see the sequence. This was really nice. 2200. Yeah, that's a puzzle. That's a puzzle. Let's see. What about this one? There's this check. If rook c2, if rook c2, then I can take on d3 with check, king takes, and rook takes bb1. If bishop takes, I just take the queen, and if... yeah. Okay, that was an easy one. It's green, it's green, I see the green! Does it show the green? It's loading. It's green up there. Can you see it? What? There was an error processing. Why? But it's right. It's correct. And I am, of course, connected to internet. Since you can see me. Can't you? What is live? So my time kept running? Eh. Okay. And yeah, that was it. I'm not too crazy about like this timing out. I'm not terribly excited about it. Okay, let's see. Is there a tournament coming up? Oh, this is a 960. I don't like 960. 30-0. 30-0. In 12 minutes. That's maybe a bit long. 30-0, but I'm known for taking a long time. I think I will play this one though. I don't like bullets. 5-0 Blitz Arena. 10-0 Blitz Arena. That's interesting. That's still Blitz though. I think I'll try my hand. Let's see. This one seems to have more participants. I think I'm around this rating. I don't even know my ratings. If not, this one is still up for grabs. So I'll just keep an eye out for these two. I will wait like 10 minutes and then I'll join. Meanwhile, let's follow... Oh, who are you? Vladislav Kovalev. I thought it was Kovalevsky. Huh. Whoa, my internet seems really slow. I don't understand this. Okay. Join me for a speed test. Join me for a speed test. I have to enable it, sorry. Yeah. Seems okay. 24 milliseconds ping. Loading seems super fast as usual. Uploading seems super fast. I don't know. I don't think I have internet problems. Huh. But the website was loading pretty slow. Okay. Use the question mark to the lower left of the screen to report a bug. Okay. No, because I can't really say that. Wait, chess.com, are you spying on me? Are you spying on me? Okay, let me just grab a glass. I have a bunch of juice that I want to drink. Yeah. I'm back. Let's see what's up. Ta-dam, ta-dam. All right. let's see. This is archive. Watching. Oh, they're playing right now. That's true. I forgot they were playing. These guys are playing. Oh, 8 minutes for the 30-0. Okay. So, Mr. Wesley Apapong against... I heard someone say Cariuana. Cariuana. I thought it was a bit funny. I have no clue if that's the right pronunciation or not, but I just thought it was funny. Let's see. Oh, but that pawn is going to be recovered. The c5 pawn is under attack, and there's a tempo on the rook. The rook cannot protect the pawn. Is this still like the opening? Let's see, let me hide this. Only title players. It's not the opening exactly. It's move 22. Okay. I think I will just join this one instead of the other one because there doesn't seem to be anyone joining the other tournament, the 1500 plus. But that's okay. Okay, now that I joined, chess.com will let me know when there is a game. And you can support me! You can cheer for me, you can go, yes, go Purefan! So where does the rook go? A3 seems like a natural square for the rook. I don't think there's a real threat against the back rank. Predicting rook a3 and b takes c5. And that's why I'm not a grandmaster. Rook a1 it is. I tried. If this was like the exam, like, okay, I know it's not an exam, but if this were like the exam, okay, this is your final test. Either you become a grandmaster or live forever in the shadow. I guess we all know the answer. E3, pretty sensitive. So the bishop is now hitting air instead of a pawn. That seems okay. I do wonder what was the argument against rook a3. Rook a2 doesn't seem to do anything though, so I understand why not that. And there were only two options. Did I miss a tactic? That would not be great. I don't want to miss tactics. Open defense Catalan. Okay. I don't think I want to get these notifications of people coming in online and stuff. Ooh! Emojis. Nice emojis. Let's see if my opening preparation has improved. By the way, I have not prepared any openings. Yeah, true story. True story! Starts in 5 minutes. Oh, I'm the highest rated. That's some pressure. That is some pressure. What flag is this one? North Korea. North Korea. Aflaton. Okay. We got a Dutch. Netherlandian. We got a Russian, Francesco. German, Heikos. We got an Argentinian. Another Russian, Italian, USA, Team USA. Look at Team USA right here. And an Italian buddy. Alright. Good luck to everyone. I didn't say more luck than me, right? I hope you are cheering for me. I'm right here, there, like somewhere around the world. I'm hearing your scream right now. Okay. Flight square for the king. Makes sense. Makes sense. Not committing to anything. That pawn on C, still backwards, still isolated, same as the pawn on B. I would say pretty even. Oh, trying to exchange the bishop. Interesting idea. I guess the bishop, the black bishop was more active than the white one, and that makes sense. But at the same time, I don't know why black didn't just wait. Because now the white king is a bit closer to the center. Just a tiny bit closer. Oh, now I need to go to the bathroom. Mikey Slice went offline. Le Mike. 3 minutes for the tournament. Yes, more people joining. This is good. This is gonna be a nice tournament. Defending the pawn, preparing to double, making sense. I like it when they play moves that I understand, because these super GMs, they're crazy good. They play things that they just go past me without any hope. Mikey is now online. I know that Mikey is online. Can I change those notifications? Maybe. Notify me. Chat requests. Nobody. No, I don't want to chat with people. Requests only. Yes, maybe that's the one. We have Barbara 2525 speaking something that I believe is German, and this is but no, I think. Whoa! Please finish your ongoing games. I don't have any ongoing games. Ah! We're starting. So excited! I already got cold. I think I'm nervous. Please don't tell my opponents that's some sort of advantage. I might take a mini break. Ruben, can you see a button to press? Oh, this is a tournament chat. Can you see a button to press join? Oh, it changed my chat to the tournament chat. I thought it was in the game chat. And I believe Ruben is talking to maybe Barbara. Dynamic. Trying to... Whoa! Okay, we have a game. Good luck, opponent. It's 30 minutes. We have time. Chill. Let's not blitz out. By the way, I really like the focus mode. It's almost like, oh, so zen. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Not very committal. I believe this is A-okay. Mimicking a little bit. Oh, he's going for a Coley setup. Well, he can still play c4. If he plays c4, we transition to a Queen's Gambit. But if he plays c3, then we go for a Coley. And the problem with this move order is that the Coley, I would play with g6 and bishop g7. But Queen's Gambit, I would try to play with c5. And I don't want to commit this move, because it might be more useful in the other diagonal. By the way, oh, why is it... Yeah, why is it recording the cursor? It should not record the cursor. I need to fix that. I don't like it when it... Maybe it's a bit too late now. Anyways, I'll fix it next time. I don't want it to show the cursor because it's off. Okay. I guess it's not really bad if I anyways go for this. Because they can take their time. Can also try to go for that. It weakens my light squares on the queen side a little bit, and I don't like that because there can be still pressure. Things like c3 and then... what? Why did he resign? Okay. That was unexpected. I don't get it. I was honestly analyzing. I was really analyzing. I was trying to make up my mind what to play. A bit annoying. Okay, I got the point, I guess. Let's wait for another pairing. Balbazar Gamer. Oh, like Bulbasaur almost. Bulbasaur won their game as well. Pretty low rated, so that's a bit surprising. Wonder what happened. Also pretty fast. I guess just quick resigners. I guess all of us won by quick resigners. Maybe my opponent wasn't aware that it was a 30-0 game. It can happen. And maybe they were waiting for a blitz kind of game. Maybe they thought it was a 3-0. A 3-0 game. Okay. Can I see other games? Ruben, the second rated, the second highest rated, or the second seeded. Should I say second seeded? Yeah. Second seeded. What? Okay. Yeah, now I get it. Now I get it. I only saw like +2 and pawns and stuff, and like what? I wonder if 1200 is the default rating, and maybe this opponent, this guy, this person, Doctor71, maybe they haven't played. Oh, but they're a premium member, so they probably have played before. It's just kind of odd to see 1200 exactly. Bishop b2, nothing wrong with that. So my opponent, not my opponent, sorry, my highest challenger, my biggest threat, let's say, my biggest threat, plays d4, knight f3, c4. So d4, knight f3, c4, knight c3, e3, takes. Oh, but my opponent, the black player, he played something that I wouldn't play. He played c5 way too early. Okay. Kind of makes sense to play a3, going for b4, and oh, that's a well-timed d4. That's a well-timed d4 for sure. That gets rid of the backward isolated pawn. Yep. So now b4, bishop b6. E takes d4, knight takes d4, knight takes d4, bishop takes, or even queen takes. Queen takes, bishop takes. The rook on a1 is attacked, so maybe rook b2. Maybe rook b2. And then there's quite a lot of activity for black. Yeah, bishop a6 threatens bishop a2 in that scenario. Yeah, pretty interesting. Pretty interesting stuff. Okay. I guess there is really only one move here. Bishop a6. That makes sense to take their time. Okay, I really gotta go to the bathroom. Be right back. Look what I got! Look what I got! Look what I got! I brought my lucky sweater. Headphones on. I brought my lucky sweater because I get cold when I play. Yeah, I know I get nervous and that's why, but I get cold big time. Okay, what's the standings so far? Anyone else have finished? No, they haven't finished their games. Okay. I still think that we all won by quick resigners, which is just luck, to be honest. This is an annoying position because black has the bishop pair in an open position. Checkmate threat. I guess it's a bit optimistic. It creates a weakness in black's camp. f6 is absolutely necessary. Oh, no, f6, and there's no check on c4 because bishop can go back. So it's still fine. Can't believe I am so tired. But I have been working a lot on this side project that I was telling you about. It's super secret, don't say anything. Do I look more menacing like this? I played a couple of tournaments many years ago over the board, and there was one player. He was US military. I don't know his rank, but he was a big guy, very just huge, and he was so imposing, like on the board. When he would come to the board, he would be like on top of the entire board and a little bit like in your face. So there was definitely a psychological struggle on that. Okay, time to look for small details in this position because otherwise it doesn't offer that much, and there is a slight risk for white that bishop takes f3 will break the pawn structure and make it a bit easier for black. E2 is available for the rook, so I don't think white wants to allow that. At the same time, queen trade, because there's a slight underdevelopment from black. Maybe the queen trade would be good for black, yeah. I think I would also had avoided that. Not sure if by playing this check, because it doesn't really need to. I'm hoping black doesn't play bishop takes. Bishop is, yeah, I was hoping not for this move. I was hoping for rook, but it comes with a price. Because if queen e6, queen takes, rook takes, threatening bishop takes f3. Wow. White walked right on that one. Yeah. Played too fast. Can we see the time? Can we see the time? Yeah. So we have it right here, and that's how White resigned. I don't think I would have resigned though. If watching Carson play yesterday taught us anything, is that you should play until move 90 something. So I will play down a piece this tournament, and it will be really exhausting. I am letting you all know. I will grind it. I will grind it. I will grab it with my nails, if that's what it takes. Yeah, but for sure, I mean, 11 seconds. We all know that this is without the increment, but it was definitely a time to reflect. One drawback of black playing bishop e6 is that they no longer have the e2 square available. Yeah, they just walked right into that one. I think there's already problems for white. Again, I don't think I would have checked. But anyways, that's what happened in the game. Now we have a bunch of other games finished. This is interesting. Why did this person get half a point? And there's no one else with half a point. Interesting. We have still a few games going. Another one with 1200. Maybe that is the default one. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Memetopsiu. Memetopku. I don't know how to pronounce that. But they are up 2 pawns in evaluation. Let's see, bishop, rook. Yep, evaluation. It's an exchange kind of thing. Gutsy. I don't think I would have gone for that. Now this is an isolated pawn. And black has an extra piece, so this, and the king is right here, so this pawn will be blocked and then captured. So that's already 3 pawns. Yeah, black is posed for winning this game. I would just take directly and can't really stop capturing that pawn. And then it's a free bishop. Yup. Like, black can even afford to play this before playing king d6, because that pawn is really not going anywhere. And then here, and then here, and then just capturing these guys. Because on this diagonal, the bishop would also stop the pawn from advancing. And then if these guys try to advance, just block them and collect. Or, you know, collect. This is just completely winning. The difference is that in this line the white king is more active before the bishop becomes active. The bishop right now has no real target. Has to go to d4 for sure. I mean, it can still go to d4. But I would not even try to guess the moves, because it's such an easy position that there are many moves that just don't blow it away. They might not be the best moves, but they're still good enough. So it's easy to play sub-optimal moves that still win. Oh, king c4. Come on, king c4. Because those pawns are cancelled out. These pawns cancel each other out. This king is too far from these other pawns. So what's the difference? Oh, come on. This king can infiltrate. You push that, and this is another target. You don't need to take. If you take, then you're opening ideas for the white king. You don't need to give ideas. Okay, you know, whatever. To avoid that. And then here, just go for the pawns. Just go for the pawns. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Okay, now h4 is actually good. It stops things. With this, just take, and here you can play Bishop G and let it have a pawn complex. That's perfectly fine because your king is super active and eventually it will go for these pawns. For example, king d4 now, and white is losing another pawn. Yeah, okay, we're assuming some maneuvers and whatever, but it's the same thing. Cree. Okay, this is resignable now. Let's see, another one. Barbara. Okay, Barbara start with c4. Sorry, no. Yeah, c4, e5, c4, e5, reverse Sicilian, knight c3. Maybe a reverse Sicilian? Oh, duh, it says it right here. English opening, reverse Sicilian, closed. Ouch! That was a blunder. Okay, more games ending. That's good, that's good. Oh, Mehmetto is still playing? Oh yeah, that's that game. I thought it was already over. Okay. Lower a little bit the volume. And no, not there. Careful, don't click there, don't click there. Let's look at the standings, a bunch of people. Yep, this is just the first round. So basically, if I want to win the tournament, I have to win every round. Because we have so many players. We have 24 players. That's okay. That's a-okay. Narek Gabrielian. Gabrielian. From Armenia. Okay. Mudetla. So many countries. So many countries. Whoa! Ripe offered a draw. That's gutsy. Offering a draw in this position. Maybe it was a misclick. Who knows? What? Did they withdraw from the tournament? That's a bit of a shame. All of these... Oh yeah, all of these withdrew from the tournament. That's why this person doesn't have a ranking. So we have a bunch tied for 1 and a bunch tied for 14th. That's funny. Okay. Let's check out this other game. I would go for this. Not that, because this rook cannot reinforce the attack. And the king could defend this if needed. This, yeah, the other rook was just better. So now this, if this rook wants to be part of the action, it has to go back and then here. Which, maybe it's sort of the same thing, it just feels slower. That's it. Gotta stay hydrated. This is a long tournament. Long tournament. Okay, it's 3 more rounds. 30-0. So it's not the end of the world, let's say. White is clearly winning this one. But there's also a matter of... Well, not really winning, I'm sorry, because black is up a pawn. So it's not winning. But I think it has an easier game. The poor pawn structure is insignificant. I don't think so. Black definitely has a better pawn structure, but it has a hard time defending the c7 pawn. Chop, gotta take with the rook. Then king e something. There's no real check because then there's king d7, and that pawn is protected. I think ideally what black wants to play is c6. What? This. I don't know. Definitely giving something up. This is an interesting game. I'm not really sure how to play it. I know that they haven't gone with the things that I was thinking about, so. The other game going on is this one. Oh, sorry. Misclicked. This is the one. Rook takes c3. Yeah, that's a typical sack. But also there's a really strong threat. Pawn takes, bishop takes, check. Bishop d2 only move. Queen e3, check. Bishop e2, only move. And checkmate on d2. Yeah, I think there's checkmate on d2. So white cannot take the pawn. It's pretty risky stuff because if white wanted to counter the threat, they might be tempted to play bishop e2, for example. Tempo on the queen, but at the same time the queen can just take on g something. Oh no, because the bishop is hanging. Oh, but there would be rook takes e1 check in that case. And that would be a double check, and that would be checkmate. So yeah, they were forced to do this. At the same time, the rook is hanging. Black is completely winning. That was a good sack. I mean, it's not a sack, it's a tactic, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Stay hydrated. It's only apple juice. Don't get your hopes up. I'm not getting wasted. Not getting wasted. I'm not doing that anymore. We had a Swedish festivity on Saturday, sorry. Will black see the checkmate? Yes, of course they see checkmate. It's called like the crab party, let's call it. That's an arbitrary translation. And ooh, I was mistaken. That wasn't checkmate. I blanked out. That wasn't checkmate. Anyways, we had this Swedish festivity, and we started around maybe 2 or 3 in the afternoon. Just light beers, just chilling, you know, catching up a little. It was pretty fun. I wonder if black had to take on d2. Because bishop f3 was also checkmate threat. Yeah, I think they didn't have to do that. Now it's a bit more complicated. Okay, so we started with some light beers and just relaxing. Then we played like Burned Ball. It's a version of baseball that is a lot friendlier. Like it doesn't. It's not so much about strength, physical strength, let's say. It's more about like effectivity because it's timed. So you have, I think we played 6 minutes, 6.5 per team per not inning, but per turn. Ah, what? That wasn't needed. That was not needed. That's fancy, but it's not needed. Okay. And my team lost. Um, I think we did okay. It was a lot of fun, anyways. We lost one tennis ball, and then I was throwing the bat because it got stuck in a branch, in a tree. And I was throwing the bat, trying to hit the ball and get it down, and the bat got stuck. Then we were throwing a ladder at the bat. This is very confusing, but what now? Yeah, and rook takes d, queen b8 check, king g7, and there's nothing. A lot of activity for sure. I would be pretty scared of bishop e3. Oh, come on, just take. Okay. So now white is up a pawn. This is like a roller coaster. It just goes up and down, sometimes on the side, sometimes it curls in itself, and then you come out really happy. Okay, so we have two games. We have this one, and we have Daniel. Can we get a sneak peek at Daniel's game? Okay, black is up a pawn. Black is up a pawn. Better pawn structure for black as well. I don't think I would have done that. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. If anything, h5 and fix that weakness. But definitely capture on a4. Ooh. Risky stuff. Rook e8, rook takes, king f6, b5. And it's just... No, it's not in time. It wouldn't be in time. Oh, why? There's no need for that, because now there's rook e6, and then a pawn is falling for sure. So I think check chess just miscalculated this one. Sort of blitzed it out. Took 19 seconds. Yeah, they could. Oh, okay. Okay, so we're not doing that. We're not capturing pawns. Oh, you can still... No, because it's with check. More accurate, rook c4. Don't like it. f4, rook f2. Rook f2, king g4 maybe. 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 Yeah. But then... No, what are you doing? You gotta calculate takes. Oh, passer. Now this is a passer. And it's awkward to defend. Because this one... Oh, they don't know how to win this. Okay, let's calculate this. Takes, 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 and king e6. Gotta play here. Then push. If they go for this pawn here, 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 and black wins. Yeah, that black wins that one. Please play king e6. Totally winning for black. Here there's a check. Losing the rook. Guys, take your time. You have 15 minutes around. Take your time. You have been blitzing out moves. Blitzing out moves. Calculate. Okay. So this one is busted. And this one is still in the works. Black is up 2 pawns. Or a bishop for a pawn. That a passer though, kind of annoying. The rook on f8, very passive. The pawn on d4, what was the threat? Why didn't black take that pawn? What am I missing here? This seems like the rook would be not too happy. I would have definitely considered this. And then maybe just even try to exchange. Because this is, of course, winning. That would be a piece. Okay. I am tired. Gosh. Come on, power through. Power through the tournament. You can do this. Now this is good music. This is the good music. Whoa. Can still take. Can still take. That d pawn is still free. Who is protecting the d pawn? I'm sort of sending like vibes to the board, like who is protecting the d pawn? Who's protecting the d pawn? There's nothing like rook c1 because there's even queen f2, queen f1 check. And yeah, the king gets a bit active, but there's really nothing. Or you queen d1, queen d1, and then the rook is pinned. And then you activate your rook. Oh, one game down. Please play what? Okay. Yeah. This is deep. That's okay. Oof. G takes h4. Queen h5. Or king g7 right now, giving the option for rook h8. Two ideas. I think king g7 is the strongest. Yeah. That was inspiring. That was inspiring. I hope I don't have to play against Kingly Bingley. How to defend? How to defend? There's no easy defense because you don't want to allow a discovered with king g1 or king g2, and then bishop e2, bishop e3 check, and yeah, because apparently black is never going to capture the d pawn. How is white going to defend the h pawn? Because I'm pretty sure checkmate is coming. I can't see it, but I'm pretty sure checkmate is coming. Black's pieces are way too active. Rook h8. Rook h8. Rook h8. Okay, getting a bit too cozy. that's a checkmate. Is it? No. H2 on the move, G3 check, H1, and Rook H8, finally. Or Bishop. Yeah, Bishop G3 now. Bishop G3. I think Bishop G3 was the way. Because Bishop D3, if King G1, then there's Queen F2 and H2 checkmate. If King H3, then there's Bishop F4 checkmate. Yeah, no, yeah, checkmate. That would have been checkmate. So yeah, Black missed checkmating a couple, but it still got it. It still got it. Okay, am I gonna get paired? Am I gonna get paired? Yes. Okay, now the closest challenger is Meko no Kochoko. Good luck, opponent. Oh, I think there's another game being observed. I'm stopping that one. Back to Zen mode. Try focus mode. Yes, this is the one. Okay. Ah, we can do this. Bit of meditation, you know, bit of meditation, just breathing in. Everybody with me? Come on. Keep the energy flowing. Yep. All right. Cool. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. I'm ready for your move, buddy. I'm ready for your move. Whenever you are. There's a notification again. I don't know what it was. I totally missed it. Anyways. Caruana. They're playing. Mikey Slice is playing. Mikey is playing! Mikey is playing! I might challenge him. I haven't played with Mikey in a while. Top players. Mikola Bortnik. I don't know who he is. Or her. I think it's a he. I think they're a he. Seal 4891. How do people choose their numbers? Like, do they go one by one until eventually, you know, they find someone? Some number? Okay, approaching the 1 hour and 20 minutes mark. We have a lurker, by the way. There's someone who has been watching the stream for a while. They haven't said anything. Yeah, I know you're here. I know you're here. Someone that I haven't seen in a while is Walter. It's my fault, I guess, but he was pretty active in the chat before summer. Hope he's okay. Shout out to Walter. I gotta say, it's pretty annoying to wait 3 minutes for the first move. First move. Maybe they're trying to calculate checkmate in 15 or something. I don't know. If they manage to do that, congratulations. But okay, let's try to focus. C4, typical idea. D5. If they play something like C5, I will go with D6. And this other idea. If they try to push hard with something like this and trying to kick my guy, then gotta be careful. Then playing something like this is an idea and try to use this diagonal. I had to learn that the hard way because I don't usually study openings, but I faced this in a game and I didn't really know what to play. So I lost that one horribly. I maybe I put up a somewhat decent fight. I think I lasted like 30 moves maybe, but it was such a horrible position to play. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe my opponent is trying to bore me until I leave, and then they make a sneaky move, and then I don't see it because I'm away, and then they win on time. I think that's their plan. Maybe that is their plan. Could be. Okay. I'm going to watch another game because it worked. I'm bored. um, oh, not so many games going on. Now we're 19 players. We started 24, I think. So strong player Memetopku, and Barbara, and Murela. These are our top contenders. Let's check out Memetu. I can still see here. Does it show in the chat? Yeah, it still shows there. I can still see it if they make a move. And I hope I get a notification like boom, boom, boom. It's your turn. Come on, get back. Nice development. Good pressure in the center. D4 is a threat. Somewhat annoying because that allows knight e4. Yeah, it's pretty obvious that was going to be the next move. Knight c4 is still a move. Knight c4 is a strong move. So c5, sorry, knight c5. Knight c5. If d4, there is knight takes e6, pawn takes c3, queen takes d8, knight takes d8, rook takes d8, rook takes d8, knight takes d8, and white would be up a piece. In this order of moves, I'm not sure who stands better. Oh wait, g5 now gets a bit messy. g5, that bishop is a bit trapped. I guess there's no easy way to capture it, because the knight is needed to protect the d-pawn. Otherwise there would be knight e7, knight f5, and that bishop would be gone. But not in this situation. My opponent hasn't moved. Yes, I am waiting for my opponent to make a move. It's 7 minutes into the game. They are doing something else. I don't know. That's a good move. These 1200s, man. Kingly Bingley won a game in very nice fashion. So I think this is a sandbagger. I think Kingly Bingley is just pretending to have a different rating. Oh, but f4. F4, and where does that? Yes. And here I was talking great about Kingly Bingley, and then he blunders a piece. Why you do this to me, man? Why do you do this to me? I guess it's still kind of messy. No, it's a piece. It's a piece. Because there's not even a check. There's not even like to prepare a discovered attack and pretend like, oh yeah, I planned that. Like if the knight wasn't on c6, then maybe there would be queen b6 and f takes e5 and then a discovered with d3. It doesn't really work because white still has knight in e to d4, and that stops the check and keeps everything safe and sound. But this is just a blunder. This is just a blunder. No way to put makeup on that one. Can just take. The queen's under attack. And slight pressure maybe, but nothing to be concerned about. Yep. I would have done that too. I should have guessed that. Then I would be like top guesser. Dun, 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 dun. Phew. Okay. Okay, so what is Black's idea for compensation? What is the great kingly move? Kingly move, kingly move. Pretty interesting because white could have had played h3, for example, and bishop takes knight, queen takes knight, queen takes bishop, and the bishop on e5 would have still been trapped. Bishop takes f4, bishop takes f4, protected by the rook, and the queen is under attack, so it doesn't really work. Okay, let's pause this one. Let's check out Barbara. Barbara played. Okay, b6. Black has bishop e4 in this one, and that's a bit annoying. So I think the order is important. I think this is theory to play e7 here, but I also think this gives just a great game for white. I would definitely have considered e5. And then knight g8. And just, I don't know, bishop f4 and then bishop g3, because there probably comes g6. G5, sorry. Yes. Just take. Wow, yeah, just take. That's a blunder. Yeah. No way to disguise that. Why would you play knight c6 in this position? Just castle, keep it simple. Bishop g3, for example, before there's queen e2. Ah, this is horrible. Ah, why do they play so fast? Because I'm sure these moves they will see if they only took the time. 20 seconds, 15 seconds, okay, 40 seconds. Ah, these are easy moves. They just played too fast. Which I guess it is a hint. If I play against them and I keep up the pace, I will probably have a good game. This is nasty. Why would you play that? This is nasty. Check, this guy is falling. It's coming here with... Oh no, the bishop is there. Sorry. See, I take my time. I blunder, but I take my time. And then I don't blunder. How is that? Sounds like a good plan to me. Like, if you're going to blunder, let's not blunder. Like, just don't blunder. And then you play better. This seems like a safe-ish move? No, there's this check. I think the king would be happy here. I think the king would be happy there. Interesting, just to be annoying. But bring the other guy. Oh! Oh, they moved! They moved! Woohoo! Okay. So they moved. I guess they're going for this. So if I go here, c4. Bishop. I still have this move. Okay, let's go for that. Thank you, chess.com. You really dragged me into the game. Like, you were right there. Just when I needed you the most. I know I can play knight c3, and that allows capture. c4. And then this thing, and I don't want to get into that line now. I know there's also queen here, so I can just recapture like that. And at the same time, I'm ready to play bishop here and knight here. I think this is the right order. I think. Not terribly sure. Yep. This might come later. Well, I have a ton of time because my opponent just didn't play for half their time. So let me take a chill pill. I don't need to rush. I usually play like bishop f4 and then e3, but I don't want to go for that in this position. I don't want to go for that. I almost want to go for c5, except I don't think it really works. I mean, it's not bad, but it's just unnecessary. Bishop g5. There's still the idea of checks along the dark squares, with the difference that there usually is a knight e4 jump that attacks a semi-undefended piece. Let's just take it easy. Let's go for a3. Play simple. Keeping it simple. Keeping it simple. I don't intend to expand here, so that doesn't really affect me. But now I can put some pressure. Now I can actually play here. And then e3, and then I'm covering this with the bishop, and then I can develop my knight. And go for something like this and castle happily. And I have a normal position, which is what I want. I don't really expect a big advantage out of the opening. So I'm fine with this. Nah, I don't want to exchange bishops. So I'll just go here instead. And that's fine. Now if I play here, they should take with this pawn and try to use this file. Yeah, I know. Hi there, dog. I complained about it earlier. I don't know why. I thought I disabled the cursor, but apparently I didn't, and it's all off. I'm sorry about that. I'm checking the settings right now in OBS, but I'm not really sure how to hide it. I thought I did hide it. Source alignment, projector, system tray, studio mode, stream output. There are also some settings that I can't tweak because I'm streaming, of course. But I will definitely look into it after the stream. It sucks, I know. Let me try to focus on winning this in some way. I guess this is normal. Yeah. How's it going there, dog? I'm playing a tournament on chess.com. It's a 4 rounds 30-0. I usually don't play. Whoa, that move. Now this is a bit interesting. Let's see, if I push... maybe bishop c7 is more accurate. I still have this move. I do have bishop. I have bishop d3, threatening just to take on h7, normal threat. So they will probably need to play h6. I don't want to exchange here because of that. So I would go back. It's pretty risky to play g5. I don't know if I would consider sacrificing, because there's still plenty of energy in the center. I would actually be fine with this, and if they recapture, then my rook is really active on this diagonal. So I think this is accurate. Not really afraid of this. Now I'm ready to castle. Yeah. Yeah, a c5. Oh, okay, the opposite. Yeah, it takes an extra tempo because I know they can go for that, but if I have already castled and played knight something here, then I can shift focus to the b file and go for b4 and captures, and then it's usually okay. Then it's a matter of a locked center and an active queenside. But in this position, I think they're threatening something like this, definitely something like that. Yeah, they're definitely threatening to take there. So here, this is pretty guarded. Shouldn't take with the c pawn. Gives me a ton of activity. Knight c3 takes, just takes. Takes bishop, and it's a lot of trades, but I would be able to recapture. I would be able to capture here and then take on h7. It's not a lot. I would be giving the bishop pair. Not too crazy about giving up the bishop pair. If I take here, they can't play like that directly. Then this is an awkward piece. I guess they can try to push, and this is still protected, but this is a backward pawn, so it's far from great. So I'm trying to figure out if my knight would be happier on c3 or d2, because I don't have a big hurry to castle. I can do that later. I guess d5. I guess e5 is going to be their next move, and in that case, I would need to recapture, of course. I mean, I would need to capture. So pawn takes, then probably knight takes, trying to force the exchange of pieces, and because I don't want to give up the bishop pair. Yeah. It's not immediately good if I capture on d5. If I capture on d5, they have to decide which pawn to take. And I think they would take with the e pawn because the queen is aligned and it protects e4. So they can try to go for an outpost on e4. I think it's time to capture. Because even if they capture with the knight, there's no real jump. Oh wait, here takes. No, I can just take. Yeah, ghosts. Oh no, there's this check. It's fine. It's okay. I think I can take and then castle, and I think that's accurate enough. I might even be able to play knight d first. Yeah, okay. Now... Now there's this as well. Just to be annoying. Bishop b5, just to be annoying. um, it will take them some time to play b6 and bishop b7. Or bishop a6. Don't really want to allow that. Okay, so maybe just castle now and keep it simple. This idea, it's too slow. They can just push in the next move. Then this. I think I would just play bishop e2, and if they capture, then I have a good bishop in this other diagonal. That'd be fine. But yeah, castling is always good. Still not sure what I want to do with my knight, because I feel that I can use the c-file. Okay, so they waited for that. Okay, let's see. Are you going to go g5? I would be okay with that. They're giving up a pawn. This is a pawn, right? I'm not seeing things. I can just take here. There's pawn takes, and then there's queen takes. And that's a pawn, right? There? Is this a pawn? I guess they were expecting me to play bishop g3 or knight something, but I mean, a pawn is a pawn. And it's still not fully open. The position can open up, of course. I'm expecting bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes, f5. F5, maybe queen f5. Then where do I want my pieces? Then I would want to play bishop g3 in exchange. And that pawn structure, this pawn is weak, so I want to have that like locked. So this knight would be great. I don't want to exchange these knights. Is this a pawn? It does give activity after. Oh, maybe that's the idea. F5. Oh, sorry. F5, queen d3, g5, bishop, and f4. If I take, can take with the pawn, and then I can just go back. And I think it's okay. Yeah, this pawn would be weak then. That's a sucky part, and I already gave up the bishop. Not a great line. Not the line that I was hoping for. They do have to find f5 and g4 and g5 and then this. And then it's fighting for compensation. But this knight should play... Because this could also be an idea, and then exchange here. Well, I also don't need to take with the queen. I can go back, put more pressure, and then if they play f5, there's this threat maybe. It's kind of hard to calculate all of this, but I think I will take. I'm banking on some activity. Like, I expect black to gain activity out of this, but I am still up a pawn. So if I can weather their activity, I will be okay. Also, I want to stay just a little bit ahead in time, I'm sorry. Um, because this might go down long, like a long game, and then I want to have those extra seconds at the end. I hope I didn't miss a tactic. I am aware of that threat. I'm thinking of playing something like this. So if bishop comes, I can just play queen here, for example. I do want to develop my knight. I am aware the knight is important for the game. The knight wants to participate, wants to be in the action. This sack, this idea does give black a ton of activity. I can see that. This knight is underdeveloped, so I think the knight wants to be here. The rook might want to be on d1, and this knight might even want to jump to f1. I haven't talked too much about it with the knight. I'm not sure if he feels okay about it. This might also be an idea in some situations, or here. But first I want to play bishop here, exchange bishops. This is fine for my pawn structure. And I want to just play this up a pawn. Okay, so they took their time. I don't think they had to do that. Here, takes. Yeah, because I don't see another way to force this, to force. Oh wait, d5. I can't take here. I can just take back, but it's opening up the center a bit too much. It's moving again the queen. Other pieces want to participate. I want to stop activity, so I will play this. I don't want this bishop. This bishop is dangerous. I'm fine with this exchange. I can see that black can go knight f6, queen h5 maybe. Interesting that they didn't want to exchange, so I think it was a blunder. I think they did blunder when they allowed me to take on e4 twice. So now I have another idea. I want to get on this square. Yep. Let's see what happens. They still can't do that. They still can't come here. It's gonna take them some time. This is covered. This is covered. If they try to play something like this, I still have this move. I'm still fine. This is a flashy move, doesn't really help. So let's bring a piece to an active square. Yep, let's go for this activity. Playing super fast. Playing super fast. This, and they can box my rook, and I don't really appreciate that. So perhaps it's more accurate to play. Oh wait. There's a little tactic here. They can skewer me. I can put my knight, and they can bring some pressure, and it should be fine. But I don't want to allow them this activity. Why? They haven't earned this activity. If I play here, that allows this move. And I don't want to move this because it opens up lines. So I will just play here. And again, this should be fine. If they decided to exchange pieces, that's in my favor, I believe, even though it's only a pawn. Okay. So what's the plan now? I believe they're threatening to come here hard. Might be okay with that. Oh, on this move, bishop here, I had queen. Just bouncing on both. It's not the super greatest threat in the world, but a threat is a threat. Now this is a good square for the knight. Bishop here, I can actually play here. Yeah, let's improve the knight. This is not too sensitive. I want to exchange their light square bishop. I want to get rid of that bishop. Bishop d5 is best. Oh, that's actually good for me. Yeah, this is one tempo, and they spent 3 tempo to get here. So this is good for me. That's the bishop that I wanted to get rid of. I also have this threat now. How to parry that? Maybe this. This seems good enough. I'm still in time to defend this if I need to defend it more. I can still bring activity to this square because there's no captures. There would be a fork. I am aware that if I capture here, they would get active. And I don't want to allow that activity. So I think I can just prepare to double up. I don't see a threat. Don't see a threat. I am now threatening to capture on b7. Okay. Now this is a threat. Bouncing on here and then preparing to double. Yeah, I think I like this threat. Is protected. Yep. The knight is protecting it, then the other rook will protect it because I am assuming bishop here. Which would protect this pawn. It's a clear target, of course. Is it maybe overextending a little bit? I think I can take, though. I think I can take. And then queen here, and then I can take the knight, and things are falling. I also think I have... Nothing too shabby, actually. This would be a pawn. No, this is hanging, so none of that. Maybe just a pawn. Get greedy. Maybe get greedy. Thing is, I can always go back. Now the knight is under attack. Yep. And I think this is 2 pawns, and I am still threatening. Well, did he miss the knight being under attack? Yeah, okay, they resigned. Good. Good game. Okay, let's see how are the other games. Oh, there are 2 more games. Let's check the top game at the moment. I will eventually go back to these games and at least this last one and analyze it. Whoa! Okay, this is a weird imbalance. A bunch of pawns for a rook. Yep, this is a weird imbalance. Threatening to take even another pawn, maybe? Well, they always have a rook. Whoa, that'd be nice. Check out this sequence. Let's say a h6. Rook e1 check. Rook d8 is a blunder because rook takes, queen takes c6 check, king moves whatever, and the rook on a4 is hanging. But that's the problem. The rook isn't hanging because they're. Oh yeah, no, sorry, I miscalculated. But yeah, the rook on a5 is hanging. For a moment I thought that the queen would end up on e8 instead of d8. So echo versus delta might come in handy to learn those things. Still the check. And if king moves, there's another check. And then there's the pawn on h7 hanging. So that would be technically equal material. I don't know. I don't know how equal that would be, though. Yep, and there's never something like c4 because things are hanging. Give that check! Give that check! Yes. They were eyeing the h-pawn. They were all over the h-pawn. They are h-pawn lovers. Take. Take that pawn. I don't know. I think I would take the pawn. The h-pawn, of course. Oh no, yes, the h-pawn. Yes, the h-pawn, because there is even a perpetual after queen takes. What? There is absolutely no need to play that. There is absolutely no need to play that. It's not even forced to capture on b3. Let's say rook a5. Rook e6 check. Rook d6 blocking. What then? I don't know. Now this is getting tricky because now rook e6 is a threat. After king b1, for example, then that rook is a threat because it's with check. Now what are you gonna do about that? Because you can't move the rook on d4, you can't move it to block it because the rook on a4 is hanging. Rook b6 is good. Whoa, hold on. Queen b6, rook e6, rook b... What? What is this? What are these guys playing? That sack. I don't see perpetual here. Just take. I would just take... What? This is so unnecessary. I guess... No, still... Yeah, okay, there's check on c8. Maybe they're banking on that, but still... What? Not even the rook? Just take the rook, man. Just take the rook. This is absolutely winning. I guess you could even go for c4 check, just to be annoying. If that's your thing. Yep, that's his thing. Or her thing, I don't know. Could have taken with the pawn. There are no more checks, just take the rook. Take the rook. Take the rook. Yes, thank you for taking the rook. It's nice when they listen to you. Now, queen c6 seems pretty good. Queen c6, threatening just a little checkmate. Just a small checkmate on b5. Minor checkmate. Minor checkmate. I don't get it. But okay, it's still super winning, of course. Super winning. Still threatening checkmate. This is 1 and this is 2. And if the rook comes to defend, then there's this, then that, and then take. Just, you know, keep your queen close. Yep. Okay, let's look at another game. This is the game, this is the game. We have Zero and Daniel. We have Zero and Daniel in this little tournament on chess.com. I'm playing the tournament. Let's see the standings. They're tied for first with 4 other guys. I think I might play against Mehmetov next round, given the ratings. I hope I can win that one. Whoa, 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 whoa! What is going on here? I completely missed this. Knight f2 check. King somewhere. Queen d3 check. King checkmate. Yep. Yep, I think knight f2 is leading to checkmate, isn't it? Yep. Knight f2, no matter what, then queen d3 check. Mate, I think so. Oh! That's not the move I was looking for. It's inspiring, though. So pawn takes, obviously. Rook e2 check. Now it's a bit different. There is king... let's say king... Yeah, let's say king d4. And where's the mate? King d4. King d4, only move. King d4. Queen f3 maybe? There's a check. Yeah. King d4 seems to be the only move. Oh no, that's not the move we were looking for. What's going on? What did I miss? What did I miss? I'm missing moves. I am missing moves. But in any case, sacking that knight was not necessary. So there are two moves. King d4. I guess there's even queen takes f6 check. King d4. Queen e4 check. King c5. Queen c6. King d4 back. Queen, yeah, rook e4, then king d3, then queen takes c4 with check, then king d2, then there's rook e2 checkmate. It's a pretty long line though. I wonder if they calculated everything or just felt it. Like, oh, this has to win, this has to win. Sometimes you just feel it. I guess you can do it. Well, yeah, that's faster. I am missing so many moves. That's definitely faster. Oh, okay, I hope my next opponent is nice to me. And I hope they blunder a lot more than myself. Okay, not blunder, but... Okay, let's see. Let's see. What's your move, opponent? Good luck, by the way. Okay. That's weird. I don't know. I don't know what to play against these things. I think I will go for something like this. I think I will go for something like that. Banking on this square for sure. Guess I have to take it slow. Just trying to develop. Capturing here would be really nice. Okay. Guess I have to play like that. This one triggers a reaction. And because this is not open yet, I can't play like that. I think I would play like this and allow it to just capture. Yeah. Something like this. Okay, now I want to play c6. I do not know anything about this opening though. Have not studied it. I don't really know how it goes. So I'm going to take my time. Hitting the brakes, hitting the brakes. What are the nuances of the position? What is going on? E4 is always a threat. I can just take though. With the bishop. Knight h4 though is a threat. I would go for bishop g4 and try to hinder a little bit, try to put some pressure. Not too sure if I want to play queen e7 or rook f e7, e8. I don't want to play c5 though. I want to have their bishop hitting on granite if I can. My next move, however, will allow probably d4, securing the e5 square for them. So if I don't push e5 right now, let's say I cancel, then they go d4, and then vacating that square is going to be tough. Then I would probably want to switch focus. Because clearly they know this opening better than me. This is too early to play, I believe. This one is possible right now. And on this move I would just push for sure. No question about it. No question about it. Anything like this. I guess that is the threat though. To play f3. I have to take. I take. And it's open lines against my king. This is an awkward pawn though. It's still protected, so it should be fine. But yeah, d4 is coming, and I feel like I should castle. Just because I can see some activity, but... Just because I fear the activity if I play e5. That's the actual reason why I want to do that. I want to castle because I fear the activity that comes if I play e5. e5, c4 though. And then maybe d4, and then maybe I'm overextending my center. Yeah, I'm definitely overextending my center in that case, because c4, if I don't capture, then they capture, and yeah. Okay, I'm going to castle and I'm going to grind this position. Play developing moves. Try to bring everything here. But I with these pawns extended like that, I wouldn't be surprised if the battle shifts to the queen side. Okay, now this is an idea. So I'll just fight it like this because I was thinking of playing c6 anyways. I don't get knight d4 though. I don't understand that move. Is there a sack somewhere that I'm not seeing? Takes on c6 pawn. Okay, maybe they want to play b5. Maybe they want to play b5 and that's the threat. Maybe the threat is b5. Yeah. Maybe that's the threat. Bishop g4, b5. b5. Can actually play queen c7 because this pawn is still here. They never exchanged it. I think this is okay. I should play a little bit faster. A little bit faster. This is just to stop any crazy ideas with that pawn. Could also have played like this and tried to exchange. Okay. I'm fine with that. Now this is a dummy piece. I guess I should have calculated that this break is now possible. Takes. Can't really take. So they're coming in the center hard. I will have this though. I can't block the center. That's a waste of a move. Gives me some activity though. What about this? Oh, they have this move. That's interesting. It's a bit playing with fire though. I can go for that, and then I would have this move. Let's give them a little trap. This is still okay. I'm not hanging this one. I do have this check. So I did not hang that move. I have to admit, I thought I hanged the move. But I didn't. Everything is under control. Should have also just played here. Like, why not? Where is this guy going? This move. This move. Yeah, I blundered. No, I played too fast because I was afraid. Okay, so here. Here, I guess. It should be fine for them. But I can see that they are pushing for that though. They're pushing to open up like this. Okay, let's take care of this though. Most likely. And then I can bring my pieces to the center. I'm fine with exchanging now. Exchanging that bishop though. Bishop here. This could be good for me. Get rid of that. And then come here. Yeah, let's go for this. Yeah, let's go for that. They are, of course, playing faster. Not sure about b5 though. They saw that. And I missed capturing a pawn. I missed that tactic. I missed that tactic. Queen b6 gave me a pawn. Because the queen was on d1. And this guy had... Ah, sorry, no. It had this square. So that was possible. Okay. Takes postures. They trying to hinder this. I think I would take. No, this first. Then, if they play here, can push this one. Takes. And then I have activity. I think I want to play here. But this is risky because I am opening up the diagonal. I'm opening up this diagonal. I think it would be okay though, because I want to push this anyways. How can I do this in a better way though? Because I can't really push this one directly. Takes. This is what I don't want. This is what I don't want. If I had this pawn, this rook here, then I would be threatening this. And this would be okay. It would be really... It would block the queen. Not terribly though. Whoa, I'm running out of disk space. That sucks. What the hell? Okay, I see it. I see why. I see why. Okay. Let's hope this helps. Okay. What to play here? Is this a real threat? Take. This would be sensitive though. I think they want to go for this. Rook here though. Rook here seems sensitive. I'll go for this line. I think I'm not missing any tactics. I think I'm preparing stuff. This might be a threat at some point. If I ever push this with this pawn here. You have to be very aware of that. It's a very slow grind. What is this threatening though? What not take here? I actually think this should be played. Let's go for this. Let's go for this. I'm not really sure how to play this position. But at least I'm stepping away from tricks. I think I can maneuver, like, I don't need to... I can sort of fancy up some things. This is a close position. This is a close position, I have time. This pawn is stopping things like this. It should be fine. This, however, would be a bit annoying. Now this is a threat, takes. But still if they push, there's this, and I should be in time. Should be in time to defend everything. Because I want to get active on the queen side. So maybe even this. Problem is, if I give them some time, then they will play this. But now this move seems good. And then I can threaten things. Yeah, I think this move seems good. I would take with the queen if they try to exchange. Yep. I wish I could move this. I might have blundered this. Shouldn't have taken there. Why did I take there? This was not in my plan. This is not what I wanted to play. This is not what I wanted to play. Now I can't get here. Wait. This is super fine. This one, this, 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 this. Doesn't lead to anything. But the knight is no longer here, so that's a plus. This, however, takes. I cannot take because they take with check. They take here with threat. And can't really take. So I think this. It still allows me to go to b7 when I need to. It still allows me to maybe open up like that. Another option was to play just like this, and this might have been just better. I don't know why I want to play knight f8. It doesn't make sense in this position. This comes with a threat. They're switching gears. They're coming over. There's still nothing though. What about this? This would be a bit annoying, wouldn't it? It allows that. Let's just push on the queen side, see what happens. I'm running out of time. I know I still have 15 minutes, but I'm in the tempo. He seems to be coordinating very well. I want to play b4. What does this threaten? Threatens to take, sorry, it threatens to take here first. I can, however, just go back. And when they capture here, I can just capture with the rook. So no harm, no foul. Just a bit of reorganization. Can still push for this. That is, however, a bit annoying. Do I need to care about it so much? Can I play here? Takes. Takes. Because I just need one tempo to play h6. Yeah, I just need one tempo to play h6. Okay, so they play that. Now I'm strongly threatening to take on a3. And there isn't really any g pawn push. In fact, if the g pawn reaches g5, I would be happy to jump to h5 and f4. Even with something like this, I would still be happy to play this. This is very restricting to the king and the attack that they're mounting. So yeah, of course I don't want to push here. I actually want to push here, but I can't do it directly. So instead I'm going for this sort of activity. This works now. This, however, would be pretty annoying because there's this check I have to take, and then can't really take directly. So I missed this. Here, takes. Check my threat. I need a flight square. This. It should be fine. Yup. What a grind. What a grind. Maybe my knight wants to be on d6? That's maybe not what they intended. What if I take here? They have to take. And one thing I can take. There would be pressure here though. This one. Oh, I miss a flight square. I really miss a flight square for my king. Mm. They seem to be gaining a pawn. That is a shame. Well, not really a pawn. I have this though. I didn't count on this. Can take. And if they check, there's this move. And I can get my flight squared later. This... I can still defend even more if needed, and I can try to force the exchange. I think I can take. Check. Knight. Rook here is really strong. Rook c8. Queen a4. Queen f5, threatening to come here, but the rook is here. So maybe h6 doesn't seem to help much. Let's say I ignore it. Let's say I go for this. Queen here, I can't. I just can't. And if they double up, have this check. And I can always protect the knight again. I hope I'm not mistaken. Hi Articom! Did you see that crazy line? So they went for this first. So... Whoa, I didn't even consider this line. They want to exchange here and coming hard. I didn't even consider this line. So of course I cannot play this because of that. I cannot play this because this check. Wow. They play this super fast also. I think I'm toasted. I think I'm toasted. They play this amazing. If they calculated all of these, I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed. Because now they can take on f6 and I have to retake. And then there's queen f6. So the threat is still to check on b8. Actually, maybe rook takes f6. If I recapture, there's a stronger threat with rook f8 check, king g7, and then queen f5. And I'm not sure I'm coming out of that one. Maybe I am because of checks, but I tell you, man, if they calculated all of this in those few seconds, whoa, I'm shocked. Pretty complicated position, and this seems devastating. This seems troublesome for me, but I think I can come out of that one. Whoa, okay, so they gave me a breather. Woof, they gave me a breather. Whoa, definitely not the strongest move. Definitely not the strongest move. Thank you. I of course cannot take. There's a checkmate threat, and this is the only thing stopping it. So now rook a1. Rook a1 is one move. I really have to consider this because them taking here is also really strong. Really, 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 really strong. Really strong. Oh, okay. The threat is, of course, now to block, so they can eventually check here. That would give me this check, but nothing else. I think I want to play this one though. And on this one I can get away with the check. King here. And then just take. Rook takes. There is a checkmate threat. But there is a checkmate threat. But I can just parry. I can just go here. And the rook is still covering here. And the queen can't get too far away because of checks. I also might be able to cover up with this. Oof, I'm using a ton of time though. Using a ton of time. But there are threats that have to be taken into account. Should I play knight e8 now? Knight e8 and just go full defensive mode. Knight e8 would take them quite a while to set up. Knight e8. Any advice from the chat would be most appreciated at this point. I have 6 minutes, no increment. I don't want to play rook here because takes, sorry. And then they're coming in really, really strong. Even something like this would be near checkmate. So I think I would just play this one directly. Yeah, and step away from these sacks on f6. I fear them very, very much. I didn't feel that h6 was a flight square because the bishop is so close. It might have been. It might have been something like this. Might have worked. There are strong holes here though. Here, here. And then maybe queen f8. And this is so risky. They can very quickly switch focus. This knight is very well positioned. It's in these two squares. It's very well positioned. I want to play rook here now. That rook on a7 is super valuable. That's alright. I fear them a lot because I saw the queen getting on f6, the bishop on f5, and the queen jumping to h6, and I wasn't sure there was enough time for anything. This is forced. This is absolutely forced. I don't see anything else. Full defensive mode. But then this is coming. So let's see if they prepared for all of this. Oh. This is so risky. I think this still works after they block. I think bishop d7 still works. Because I cannot take because of checkmate. But after they block, I have the check. And then I have king f8. And then, if they play here, I can actually take, because they cannot take the knight. So I think this check, this back rank check, is saving me big time. Huge. Saving me huge. So many lines to calculate though. Oh, so he got out of that. He got out of that, so he saw it. He saw that. Okay, so first line here, second line here. Which one is best? Here, if I play rook a8, there's this block. Rook, a queen here. And then they have to exchange pretty much forced. Then I would feel this is okay. I can even take maybe. This... I'm up a pawn, am I not? No, just good position. If I play here, they go here. Okay, I think I'm saving this one. Oh, that was so scary. Because I also don't have anything like this. They can just chase me away. So blitz mode activated. Big time, big time. I have to make a decision now. Okay, let's make this decision. Blitz mode, blitz mode. Let's win this one. Let's win this one. King f8 is a move. King f8 is a move. Oof. Blitz mode. What? That's not a move. I can take. Can't I take? I can take. There's pressure here, of course, but I think I can take. I'm trusting you, Articom. I'm trusting you. Sacks on f6 lead to nothing. That's what you told me. That's what you told me. Problem with this is I can't really protect it, but I guess that's okay. Blitz mode activated. Queen c6 is the threat. Queen c6 is the threat. If rook here, I can take. Takes, takes, takes. Queen takes. Here. And on bishop here, I would have this move. So I think this would be okay. Whew. I think I saved that one. Jesus. This is not a threat by the knight, of course. There's checkmate threats here. Oof. This was stressful. Why would anyone want to play something so stressful? Why would anyone in their right mind want to play something so stressful? Berlin for the wing. No, not for the wing. What are you talking about? You're on my team. You're on my team. Okay, so they missed the chance to get some material back. I think I need to simplify though. I think I need to simplify and go for the C-Pong and try to push my C-Pong. I think that's my counterplay. But I gotta say, what a game they pulled. They made me really sweat. Get out. I need my flight square. Mm-hmm. I'm not giving them anything. I'm like Magnus. Which pawn? Which pawn? Which pawn? Which pawn? This one. That doesn't fully work, buddy. Playing too fast. Playing too fast. Playing too risky. You are playing too risky, giving me some counterplay. Now this bishop has to guard d1 for sure. Meanwhile, I think I have ideas around here. This seems like a good idea. I maybe could have played that before. And just say, I don't care about this pawn. A pawn is a pawn. Hold on a second, they blundered. I can push. Yep. This is winning. Whoa, what a game. What a game. This is absolutely winning now. Rook a6. Maybe. Let's see what's their magic technique for winning this. I can play here. Now I can just capture pawns. Pac-Man mode! Yep. I'm okay with this. Mm-hmm. It's a bit annoying that they want to play this. I will definitely go back to this game and check it out. For sure. They can't stop the next promotion. Let's just give checks. Or checkmate, whatever. Whoa, what a game! What a game! Right? I mean, it was such a huge advantage. I know that in some positions, even if there's a lot of material, like you can still aim for stalemate, and there might be tricks, but in this position, not too sure. But I think that was a good victory. That was well played and everything. Uh-huh. My usual Queen's Gambit, and my hand is so cold. Okay. A bit aggressive. A bit aggressive, but I think this is just normal. I do this with the sole objective of not playing with an isolated. I think I am. I know this is objectively better, but I always play this. Yeah. Let's keep everything tidy. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Wait, I saw this opening before. Yeah, someone played this before and they exchanged bishops, and I thought that was a bad idea because the center just opens up. Yeah. Yeah, I remember this. I remember this. It might be the same player. Yeah, also, it feels like they didn't really play to win. It feels like they played more just to play it in a way. I'll just do this. And then position my bishop a little bit better. Seems like a good idea, generally. Is there a trick somewhere? I don't think so. I think it's the same usual pressure around here. This seems like a very drawish line, to be honest. It's kind of annoying. Did not use his... Yeah, right? They could have just waited it out and be really annoying about it. They definitely could have done that. That would have been worse. Rook takes b2. I guess it's inevitable to exchange. No, this is not possible. Here instead. And... And then, yeah, there's pressure here. I don't really care about it that much. What I do care about is that I can't play this because bishop here. That is annoying. And this puts pressure here, so this is a real move. Queen c2, bishop e6 because it's very natural. Rook fd. Queen b6, pressure on f2. I guess I would have bishop d3. That gives me one tempo. Ram. I wish I had studied this. This feels like a position like I should study. Rook b1. Bishop here, I have this. No, I don't. They can take, and they take on f2. So I don't have bishop d3. This is all about activity right now. I guess I can play the same trick. I guess I can play the same idea. We're on the same boat, man. Or I don't know, Articom, I don't know. I don't know if you're on airplane, an Apache helicopter or something. But yeah, I don't know any opening, so I find myself using a lot of time in the opening because of that same reason. It's like... But yeah, I do understand that in this position we're going for piece activity. There are no imbalances really. It's the same material, almost the same distribution. Both kings are castled. The shortest stalemate. What? The shortest stalemate? How many moves is the shortest stalemate? Now I'm curious. Nine moves. Whoa. 9 moves. That's really interesting. That's really interesting. 9 moves. I can't imagine it, to be honest. I'm trying to picture it, like the sequence of moves, and I can't focus so hard right now. I'm tired. I worked all day, came directly from work. I was expecting that, so no surprises there. I think the idea is that they want to have a rook here and a lot of pressure here. I think that's the risk. If I play something like this, bishop, rook, and then it's the same thing we're going for piece activity. You can play here, for example, and if rook takes... No, sorry. Yeah, the bishop is here, so I can't play that. think I'm playing here, but I want to threaten something, and I am not threatening anything like that. Definitely development problems. Now, something like this, they can swindle me. So, as sad as it is, this exchange is sort of looking okay. Yeah, I think this might be okay. But the thing is, they are getting the bishop here, and then I can't develop this thing. I mean, it's gonna take forever. Maybe just a4? Maybe a4 and try to develop like this. Because on bishop takes, I can just take, then queen, then rook. Okay, that's the thing. This would be, the a pawn would be hanging, so that's their idea. Meanwhile, I can play queen here, bishop takes, queen takes, rook takes, rook b1, queen somewhere, bishop takes here, and then I have activity. I think I will go for this. I have to play something though. And in this square on a4, there is no direct bishop threat or rook discovered attack. The best theory I have in e4, b6, wow, which I usually play over the board against kids so they can play some gambit that they learned. Yeah, I feel this is what happened with this opening. I feel that my opponent prepared the opening, and that's what they're going for. So b6. I mean, it transposes to a bunch of known lines, but it does throw off people. I'm not really sure what I would play against that. But then again, I don't play e4. I'm not an e4 player. So rook d8 brings the same threat. If they play rook d8, the threat is to just play like this, and this is a tempo on the queen. So I think I would play rook here. So if they actually play this, I can force the exchange. I mean, I would be just winning a piece, so they can't play this directly. So that's the point of this move. Then they have something like that, for example, and it's so fine. I can't really play it like that. But then maybe something like this. I see a lot of moving around, a lot of flingering, a lot of swindling. There is not so many gambits, so it's okay to play normally for me. Now this is interesting. This is very, very interesting, to be honest. But so is this. The thing is, they can just go back, and then I can never move the bishop. They're threatening this. I have this move though. One thing on this. I can just capture, I can play rook b1. Then if they play rook, a bishop here. Bishop here. It's an exchange. What about this though? Threatening this tempo. And then this. This. And then whoa. I'm struggling here. I'm struggling to come up with ideas. This bishop takes. Well, what am I talking about? Bishop here, queen just takes. And that's fine. I have absolutely nothing, not even this, because there's something like that. See, I'm already like out of my zone. Yeah, no, this seems okay. But this, they would have bishop takes with check, takes, and then take. And then I take here, and this guy is under attack. It seems okay though. Here, bishop takes, rook. The rook is protecting here then. Queen takes. I recover the pawn. This guy is under attack. And I have a queenside majority ready to roll. This here, they still cannot take. I'm gonna go for that. I have to play something and I'm going really low on time. I didn't calculate this though. I guess I can just move the queen. Yep. Okay, so this is the line that they're going for. Here, bishop. And I'm fine with that though. I think this is okay. I think I'm not missing anything. It's still materially balanced, but I think my queenside pawns will be the thing. I think they will be the thing. I might win the pawn though, the b pawn. I might win the b pawn. So tired. I need the energy, guys. I need the energy. I am pretty happy that he took on f2 actually, because now my rook is protecting the b pawn. That's pretty big. I'm pretty happy. And because there aren't so many, I mean, the dark square bishops are gone, so there are no pins on the... Yeah... Is that really a threat though? What does that do? If I take... There's this maybe? No. Oh, queen there. Queen there, and then... Queen d4 attacking the bishop. And if rook takes b2, rook takes b2. I'm still covering the square, so there's no threats around that. Bishop, queen e7, queen d4, queen d4. I'm double covering everything. I think I'm winning this pawn. What else? This can just come back. I mean, it's not even a threat. I can really just come back. I can even reroute the bishop. That's fine. I mean, it does give activity, but this bishop is really valuable. Why can't I take? Why can't I take this pawn? I'm trying to find lines where they could fork me, and I don't see those lines. I don't see those lines. This is clearly super risky, but I want to play something like this. And just go to a dark square because of bishops. Like maybe something like this, I'm fine with this. And grind it. Carlsen played like 90 something moves yesterday. I can play a few more. He is my inspiration. He is my inspiration. 97. There you go, man. 97. There was a couple of moves that I didn't understand, like when Naka played a5, just giving up the pawn. I didn't get that. I also didn't get. No, yeah. Okay, sorry. I forgot that I analyzed this position when Naka played g5, allowing h5. But it should have been like a draw at that point after Naka played g5. But when Naka played a5, just giving up the pawn, I did not understand that. I really didn't understand. I think he could have just grinded it. If you have any insight as to why. Yeah, it's weird, and he has this really poor score against Carlsen. Like it's almost a sure thing that that Magnus is going to win. It's pretty sad because of course Naka is like the second best in the world, but still. So now this. Yeah, this was the whole idea. $1,200 FIDE should draw that endgame to Carlsen. Well, Carlsen is pretty tricky. Carlsen is pretty tricky. There was one idea, yeah, related to when Naka played g5, that the point was that Carlsen would give up like 1 or 2 pawns, and then Magnus's king would become so active, and Naka would be so extremely passive that Carlsen would just basically regain the pawns sacrificed with a much more active king, which, you know, at this level, it's like, yeah, that's winning. So at least that was one trick in the position that Naka had to avoid, and that was the point of Naka playing g5. So there are tricks for sure. It's just really weird. Prior to a5, yeah, I don't get it. It seems like a simple draw, and I'm sure the engine would say like triple zeros for like 49 moves. And then move 50, Naka blunders. And it might have been just a tiny blunder. I didn't really check with the engine. It might have been just a tiny blunder, but a blunder is a blunder. Okay, so now here's the point of the whole thing. There is not enough pressure on B2 though. There is not enough pressure on B2, and I can grind this. I want to exchange now. These are two passed pawns. So I want to exchange. This is almost forcing, otherwise I'm winning a pawn or wrecking the pawn structure. I do like this guy though. I'm not sure I want to give it up. This, however, is risky because, again, activity. This is all about activity. The name of the game is activity. I could go for that tendon though. But is it really different from this? Because it takes... Can play like this. I have to keep an eye here. So when they take, I can take with the rook. They can just hustle me a little bit more. And the point is that... Nope. No, I can't force the exchange. Bishop f3 is premature. Bishop f3 is premature. This, however, seems better, doesn't it? Because at least I am covered by the bishop. I can play something like this. Just keeping an eye out on c8. Because c8 is a more important square right now than a8. I can't play h3, for example. That would be suicidal. Can't really play c6. It doesn't really help me. This. I can't try to exchange. That is something I can do. Okay, let's go for this. This is a grind, and I'm not sure I have enough time. I'm down 7 minutes. 7 minutes under. I do want to play queen here to cover this square. Right now the rook is covering, but it doesn't feel like enough. I would even be happy to play bishop f1. If that helps me keep everything under control. There's a discoordination of my pieces, for sure, no question about it. Trying to converge on b2. And I'm thinking bishop f1 is a good square, just because it protects checkmate, like back ranks. And g2. It's still a somewhat active square. It's not a great line here, but because the pawns are going to be pushed as far as they can, I think it's a good diagonal for now. Definitely want to keep my queen on dark squares to avoid checks and pins. Oh, gotta go to the bathroom. I'm nervous. I'm super nervous. Ah. I think this might be one of the last games because I am going to grind it. This is a two results game. Either I win or I lose, but I'm not going for this one allows activity. I will just go here. This seems safe. It's a bit of a shame. I have to give activity to their rooks. This might be an idea, converging here. This might be an idea. How good is that though? I know I played that one super fast, but I'm trying to catch up. Now there is a threat against f7. There is a threat against f7. The good news though is that if they, I mean they have to do something, but then maybe I can just play b3. And this is a solid position. Can then start pushing maybe. Yeah, I think this is looking a little bit better. This is also an idea. Whoa, risky stuff, risky stuff. This is risky stuff. I have this check. Queen takes. Take. 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 It's not enough. It's not enough. Here. 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 Has to move. And then, yeah. What about this thing? What am I missing with this one? Oh, the rook would be pinned. Thanks for the follow! Thanks for the follow, Articum. Queen b3, queen b3, rook b8, bishop f7, check, king. Yeah, king has to go to h8, and then one defender is enough. Yeah, one defender would be enough. Okay, queen b3. Going to play queen b3. Wait a minute, queen b3 allows rook here. So I also have to calculate this check. And then they can actually play here. No, there's this check though. Okay, I'm going for this. I'm going for this. Oof. I'm going for this. Come on. Ah, come on. This is getting interesting because if they decide to defend, I can even put more pressure. Yep. But it didn't add up. I still had enough. I could take with the rook. The queen is spinning f2, of course, but directly. Rook takes. No, it was pinned. Yeah. I was like, there was a reason. There was a reason why it couldn't. Uh, but yeah, this is activity. We're going for activity here. And of course, then pawns. The pawns want to roll. So the only drawback that I can see with playing queen b3 is that it doesn't allow my pawns to roll. But I also didn't want to allow activity around here. Rook d4, for example, putting more pressure. So being pinned, that's really not a great thing. Like, I have hopes. I'm avoiding pins as much as I can because I think there's a lot of activity, a lot of energy going on. Okay. Let's see. Here first. This one is okay because this is pinned. Then rook here first. Takes with check. Takes. Takes. Then there's this check. Then there's this move. The bishop is here. Otherwise I could recapture with check here. It almost works. So is this good now? I'm not sure what to play, to be honest. I don't want to give a flight square. But I can't, of course, go directly like that. Okay, I got it, h3, bishop, queen. If they take pressure here. This is still guarded. This is still guarded. That would be a simplification. And if bishop back, that's a defensive move. Yeah. I hope I'm not missing anything. There's rook here after, and I'm losing this pawn. Yeah, I'm losing that. I guess I can play here and just a4. Why not? Why not? Yeah, I can play b4 and a4. b5 and a4. That seems good enough. With h3, I'm stepping away from checkmates, I think. The rook on f2 is a little loose. It's not the happiest rook in the world. It's a bit annoying also because if they go for this and I attack twice, then they can take on h3. Then I recapture, take here, And then I did exchange these pawns, but I am allowing rook c2. And rook c2, I can't defend the rook and the pawn at the same time. And then there's even this, so it's very fragile. Now this is a move I did not consider. Does it work now? Check. But I take with the rook. I can take with check. Take. 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 And I am definitely winning that one. Bishop takes. If they get away, I can just move. And this should be good. Takes. King here, for example. Then have to play queen e6. Have to play queen e6. Oh, again, I'm running out of space. I don't know what to get rid of now. When was the 28th? Oh, that's today. I really have no clue what to get rid of. I'm getting rid of a bunch of stuff that I don't really know if it will help or not. Rook takes. Okay, sorry, again. Here. Rook takes. The thing is, this line at the end I have rook b1, rook takes d1. But king here, then it gets tricky because I have to defend. I think I can defend this enough. I have to try it. Otherwise I'm getting super passive. Otherwise I'm getting extremely passive. I might also be okay with giving up some material. Like taking rook d1, for example. That might not be the end of the world. But a game, what a game. These guys are playing so well. I feel outclassed, to be honest. I think I'm holding on, but just barely. Rook takes d1 was winning. Oof. Okay. Now this is winning. This is definitely winning. I'm guessing rook c2, but I have check and then rook f2. h4. Only move. h4 is the only move. I should go for rook d2 to cut the king from that side of the board. Oh, what a game! What a game! h4 is the only move here to hold. And then... Oh, okay. Now this is easier, I think. Here... Oh no, there's check. There's check now. Okay. Check. Rook. Check. Here. They can just go back. So I can't also play here. Okay, endgame technique. Let's go for this. Let's go for this endgame technique. Yeah, oh, rook c3, the pawn is there. Oh my lord. My name is Purefan and I know that pawns capture diagonally. Oh gosh. I'm tired. Yeah, that of course didn't work. King g3 was okay. Whoa. King g3. Okay, h4 now really helps black's position. I guess it's okay. I can play here and then I can try to free my king. Maybe even capture the h-pawn if possible. Yeah, rook c3 is not a good move for black. Let's ignore that comment, please. Now if I could exchange rooks, I would be an extremely happy penguin. If I could exchange rooks, I would be a very happy penguin. I don't want to move this pawn because it supports the h-pawn, and then I have to defend the h-pawn, which is in a different row than the other pawns. So right now my rook is aces. My rook is doing a great job. Might consider trying to play something like this. I want to see how they approach this position. What's their plan? Because I think my plan is to try to exchange rooks and just run like the wind. Can't play this directly because there's this. And I can't defend laterally. So I have to play a3. Oh, but this is helping now. Yep. This is definitely helping. King, get active! Let's get my king to an active square. I still have to go to the bathroom. I'm running out of space, both in my bladder and in my hard drive. Oh, there was an error deleting something. Okay, skip. Oh, come on, delete everything you can. I don't know what etcher is. Okay, so now this is a weakness. I can go for this. There's even this idea. And then king here. And then maybe try to support this in another way. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing. Oh, he wants to get here. That's not nice. But now I can actually push this guy. Yep. I think I can push this guy. And if they play here, I go here. Yep. And this is, of course, protected and safe. So hold on a second. What is wrong with this? This takes, push, take, bong, here, here. Oh, that's gonna be tight though. That is going to be tight. I think I need to do this now. Yeah, they're going for this, but they are too late. Oh wait, that's a trap. That is a trap. Okay, let's count tempis. Here, here. Do I have to take? No. I think it doesn't matter, but I should have pushed this other pawn for sure. This. Am I still on time to push that pawn? Let's take here. Now, here, 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 here. And then, what's the idea? How to win this? There's this check. They have to go here. There's this check. My king is in the way. But with this guy, I promote and I have this square. Okay. I think this still works. Takes here, here, here. It's a race. It's a rat race. It's a rat race. What an endgame. Okay. King here. Takes with check. Takes. Check. Takes. Box. 1. Here. 2. Here. Promotes. Whoa. Almost, but it doesn't work. Check, what do I want to do? I want to box him out. Let's give a check. I have to win this in 1 minute. If I can get him to play King H1 for 1 move. I do need to keep this diagonal open. I might be in time. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I blundered this one. Should have just pushed the A pawn instead of the B pawn since the beginning. take on h4. I can't really take on h4. Also, I don't have time to take on h4 because he promotes and protects it. Now this works. Yes. Whoa. Drumpong. Drumpong. He will try to flag me for sure. Whoa, what a game! Did you see that, Articom? Did you see that? Woohoo! How many moves? 59 moves. Ah, only 59 moves. Only 59. Carson would be disappointed. Whoa, this was intense. This was intense. Articom, thank you so much for hanging out. Really made it so much easier. Just, you know, being here. That's big support, man. That's big support. Feel you. This rating right here, that was under a lot of pressure. New rapid rating. That's a pretty good one. Let me analyze it real quick. You could have it for another 41. Yeah, that's true. Oh, but, you know, repetition and stuff. I don't want to repeat moves. Let's see. I think I have to go here. This was amazing. Go back, go back. In this line. Instead of this one, I think I should have played. What? This is not analysis? I thought this was analysis. Okay. If this is analysis, I'm happy with this. I just want to move pieces. Here. Yep. Instead of this one, A4. If he tries to go for something like this, then this doesn't work anymore. And then he's just a little bit too late. And I should have known this because this is a promotion square. So all of these exchanges, they don't work. And he's actually too late for any of this. There's this check. And then there's this. So if he tries something like that, he's just never in time. You think before was perfectly fine? It turned out okay, but I think he blundered. The thing is, I was fixed in the idea that the king would be the one helping this, because after this I had this this idea, and then, you know, any check I can just cover it and it's fine. This is actually guarding, and then I can just push. I didn't think he would count Tempest and try to take here. But that's what happened. Whoa. Well, I played a tournament. It turned out okay. This was interesting. I will go over 2 or 3 of the games. Not the first one, because the first one was a quick resigner, so that's not interesting. But I will go over the other games and make short videos. I will try to make, because I've been doing human analysis videos where I just go over games without an engine, and you know, I give my opinions and stuff. So I always check my games anyways, try to learn something. but I will be making around 15-20 minutes per game, and I will post them here on Twitch and YouTube. Uh, he was late in the king side. Yes, yes, I think he was just one tempo too late. But maybe if he had never played um, king f2, allowing me to take with check, if he had stayed maybe king f1, king g2, maybe something like that would have worked. I don't know. Or maybe it never worked. Maybe I could have just taken here directly. I think you're right. Maybe that should have worked. I was panicking, to be honest. I was panicking. I had like 30 seconds left, and I'm not good under pressure. But now you know my weakness. Ziggy ziggy zag. Now you know my weakness. I don't do well under time pressure. A1, B2, C1, D2, yeah. Ah, okay, like that. Like this zigzag. Yeah, yeah, okay, I see it. And eventually just capture here, sorry. I got you, I got you. Yeah. Well, I have to say this. When you're watching, you gain like 500 elo points. Thanks, younger wife. So you're one of the lurkers. Welcome to the stream, and thanks for watching. If you feel like this was fun, feel free to click the follow button, please. And I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'm super tired. But yeah, I will definitely try to be here tomorrow at the same time. Oh, welcome. Cool. What time zone? What time zone are you on? Because it's almost midnight for me. Yeah, it's night. Alright, everybody. Not only is my hard drive about to explode, my brain is also about to explode. Almost 4 hours of chess today. Loved every second of it. Not really. It was pretty stressful. Just kidding. Okay, feel free to challenge younger wife. Challenge younger wife. Younger wife wants a game, and I'm definitely too tired to join. Thank you all so much. I'll see you tomorrow around 8 p.m. or let's say in 20 hours. I'll see you around 20 hours from now. See ya. Bye.